What's up, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, man, my name is JR, and I did 10 years in the Georgia Department of Correction, man. And I share prison stories, man. I let y'all know what was going on while I was behind the walls. Now, this story today, man, this is a part 2 of the story I dropped yesterday with EJ, bro. And I tell you, bro, sometimes you stick your neck out there for some people, bro. I swear, trying to be loyal, trying to represent where you from, and do all that type of stuff, bro. And not just standing for no BS. But sometimes, bro, it could backfire on you, bro. And today, it did backfire on me this day. So come on, man. Let me take y'all to the dorm, tell y'all what happened. Remember, I was telling y'all when we went in the dorm, the same evening when we went in the dorm, we seen the old dude get robbed by these two GDs. So from my understanding, I'm like, damn, GDs ain't supposed to be robbing, but I know how it is, bro. Sometimes you have these renegade dorms, and just like we was in, this is pretty much like a Thunderdome, bro, on the compound. Something comparing to when I was in G building. Like I told y'all when I went over there in G building, bro, and this is exactly how it was. Now after I smoked and everything, bro, I was talking to the Muslim dude, talking to him and asking him. He was telling me like, bro, yeah, bro, these BS dudes in the dorm, they be doing this, they be doing that. And he was like, man, it's kind of crazy in here. So that's when I kind of set EJ down, and I was talking to EJ. I was telling him, I'm like, bro, you see how this dorm is. I know you see how this dorm is. He like, yeah, bro, I see how the dorm is. So I was telling him, I'm like, bro, the stuff that you used to do up there when we was in the other building, bro, you can't be doing this down here. You can't be walking around like you El Chapo or something, like you just richer than everybody else, acting funny, talking crazy to people sometimes, because he will do that. I was like, bro, you got to pretty much keep a low profile down here. I said, shit, bro, we don't plan on staying down here anyways, because my plan was to get back to high building, because that where everything was going on at. That was pretty much the base, bro. So we trying to get back up there. I was like, bro, just go ahead and stay smooth for a couple days, and we gonna get move out of here. So he like, all right, man, all right. And talking to the Muslim dude, Raheem, bro, and he was telling me, bro, yeah, this dorm some BS, bro, pretty much on the float. You see what happened. These dudes just robbed the old man, bro, for some food. From commissary goods, bro, gas station food. Ain't no way you in here robbing for gas station food. Now, one of the dudes I had seen, he was real young, man. They called him EA from the east side. He was real young. He was wild, though. He was the main one. Went over there, punched the old man out and put the tool on him and took the food or whatever, him and another dude. So I was like, okay, I see how this is, bro. I got to get me some fire. I got to get me a fire ASAP, bro. I need that ASAP. I can't be in here naked like that. So the Muslim dude was like, yeah, bro, you going to need something down here. So I was like, all right, bro, boom. Next morning now, I went to the first yard, early morning yard. It's probably like a Saturday. Went to the early morning yard. I had told the Jamaican dude, he had linked up with EJ, Big Dread. Now, Big Dread, man, Big Dread probably like 6'5", 6'6", bro. Big as ever, bro. A big ass Jamaican. Every time he come around, yush, yo, Wagwan. I said, yo, Wagwan. I went out to the yard. He was like, yo, hold on that still, man. I said, yo, listen, man, kind of, I look a turn that down, man. I'm gonna need some fire. I'm letting him know, bro, I need some fire. So he's like, damn, man, damn. He's like, all right, I ain't got nothing on hand right now, but I'll whip you something up real quick. So I was like, all right, bet. And what he did, he actually left off the yard, bro. He left off the yard, went into the dorm or whatever. I'm out there on the yard chopping it up with some people from in the building that I was. Tell them how stuff was down in the dorm. They're like, bro, you get back to I building real easy, bro. It ain't nothing to it. We just holler at the unit manager for you. So I was like, all right, bet. Y'all people do that. And anyways, bro came back out to the yard, bro. When they called yard call to be over with, I ain't even playing no soccer that day, bro. I really just got down, you know, I was getting out the hole, so trying to situate everything. Bro came back out there to the yard. He brought the phone. He brought everything, bro. He gave EJ the phone. He's like, damn, bro, I probably shouldn't even give you the phone. I was like, man, give him the phone, bro. He be all right. Whatever, I already told him how to act. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy down in this dorm. So he's like, all right, EJ out there telling Big Dre, like, man, I'm good, man. I ain't good. I ain't worried about nobody. So Big Dre was like, make sure it's ain't no worry about nobody in a big money. Anyways, bro, we went back in the dorm, and like I said, I knew a couple of the guys in there, so, you know, sat down and chopped it up with them and all type of stuff, bro. And you see these particular two GD dudes, especially this one named EA, bro. The other dude was some like Tifton or somewhere down there. It was some in the 229 area. And but this dude EA, he was the one, bro, that was wild, off the chain, live boy, always loud in the dome. That same day, bro, he went to chumping somebody off about the TV. What you want to hit? What you want to hit? Man, the man trying to watch damn cartoons in the middle of the day, bro. How disrespectful. You trying to watch cartoons like you the only one in the dorm watching this TV. Now you got one TV that's a sports and you got one TV that's a movie. You know what I'm saying? He went over there to the movie TV, bro, watching cartoons. So, you know, a lot of the folks in the dorm, they was like, man, listen, man, we trying to watch something else. We ain't trying to watch no cartoon. Just to show you, this dude, EA, is still a little kid. I don't mind. You can watch your cartoons or whatever, bro. But guess what, bro? You ain't at your house. You do that when you at your house, bro. You are in prison, bro, and you trying to take over the TV to watch some cartoons. Mind you, you got a lot of dudes in the dorm who done did a lot of time, bro. But these dudes pretty much laid back. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much a comfortable camp comparing to being at level 5 camps. This is pretty much laid back, even though stuff do be popping off, and you still got to be on point. But nobody wasn't really stunting him, man. Folks are like, man, go ahead, do what you doing. He chumping the dude off about the TV. So I was like, okay. And I said it to myself, bro. I said, damn, I'm finna have problems with this dude, bro. I said it to myself, bro. Finna have problems with this dude. So anyway, bro, the day go by, and I was telling EJ, I was like, look, bro, you see how these folks be acting. I kept stressing it to him, bro. He's like, man, Jay, I'm good, Jay. Man, I'm good, Jay. I'm good. I'm good. So anyways, bro, Sunday morning, I get up early. They call yard call. Stand by for yard. Stand by for yard. So I got up, get myself situated or whatever. Boom. I'm like, I'm finna go play soccer. Now, it's Sunday morning, bro, we get some real good games in on the yard. So I'm like, boom, I'm going out there. Plus, one of the Hispanics in the dorm, he was like, man, come on, Micah. Come on, Ed. Come on, Ed. Come on. Anyways, I went out there, bro, and it was pretty smooth this morning. We got a couple good games in, good games in. So when I came back to the dorm, bro, I was tired. I was tired as ever when I came back to the dorm. So the first thing I did when I came back to the dorm, I took me a shower. Whatever. This nigga EJ, he had just got up, took me a shower, got myself situated. I'm like, I'm finna chill. So EJ was like, oh, he had the phone, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of guys in the dorm knew that he had a phone. They'll tell as soon as you put up your tent and you doing all this and doing all that. So anyways, bro, took me a shower, chilling or whatever. And he was like, hey, Jay, here go the phone. This nigga give me the phone. The battery down there almost dead. So I'm like, man, I ain't trying to get the phone, bro. The battery almost dead. So anyways, he gave the phone to a dude named 229. This is a different dude from the dude I was speaking about earlier. This dude named 229, we actually knew him from the other building. He was in the other building, was in the dorm, and he usually charged EJ's phone battery for him. You feel me? He'll sit up there at the front of the dorm or wherever the socket was and sit down and charge the battery. And EJ used to give him phone time or pay him. And I told you, EJ always act like he the man and he this and he that. So he always has some little runner boys. And 229 was one of these runner boys, bro. Anyways, bro. So 229, he up there charging the battery or whatever. And I had told him, look, bro, when you finish charging the battery, let me use the phone for like 30 minutes. And then I'm going to give it to you, let you get your time or whatever like that. So anyways, bro, he finished charging the battery. And he came to me, he gave me the phone. Mind you, I'm on the top bunk. EJ on the bottom bunk. I'm on the top bunk. So what I do, I lay back and I have my jacket, you know what I'm saying? I put over my head like this while I talk on the phone. So when he gave me the phone now, and I'm on the phone, I was sitting up like this first, had my jacket like this and under, so that way the police can't really see nothing. Because, you know, it's an open dome, bro. So I got the phone up on it. It's a flip phone. I think it was like an LG flip phone. Boom. Scrolling, doing what I'm doing or whatever. I got on the phone. I was talking to somebody for a minute. When I was talking to a person, I seen the same young dude, EA, and the other dude who had just robbed the old man earlier. They were walking by my bunk. Now, at this time, I had some J's, some ones, some all-black ones. Pretty tight, you know what I'm saying? So the young dude, EA, he walked up at the foot of my bunk because the shoes was at the foot of my bunk. I'm on the top, but down there by the bottom bunk, but the shoes was at the front. He walked up. And he picked up the shoes. He like, damn, bro, what size these is? I was like, yo size. I sat up in the bed. I was like, yo size. And he was like, and he put him down. So I was like, man, this nigga's trying to try and buy some shoes. I already told him his size, but once I say it's your size, you know what it is, bro. If you trying to take something, come on, let's go. But anyways, boom, now, I'm finished using the phone. So I called 229. I'm like, hey, say 229. Boom. He came over here. He slept on one of the flat bunks, like, directly in front of me, like 2-3 rows over. So he came, he got the phone or whatever, and he went. He laid up under the blanket. So when he laid up under the blanket, I'm like, boom, I'm finna lay it back to take me a 5. Boom, I lay it back. Bro, I say about 2 minutes later, bro, he like, say, Jay. Say, Jay. So I set up. I like, what's up, bro? He like, man, come here, man. He lay down in the bed, though. He like, man, come here. So I'm like, look, bro, I just got up on this bunk, bro. I'm not trying to goddamn get back because I got down to give him the phone. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to hop back down off his bunk. I ain't with hopping up, hopping down, and all that type of stuff. So he was like, nah, man, come here. But the look he had on his face then tell that it was something serious. So I got up. I walked over there. I was like, what's up? He's like, man, they just took the phone from me. I said, what? I said, who took the phone from you? He looked back there. When I looked back there, I seen that same dude, East Side, man, the same little dude who had just came and picked my shoes up, bro. You know what I'm saying? So instantly when he said that, I like, look, bro, y'all already know what's up, bro. Y'all got to come up off of that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in the back of the dorm like this, all super hard or whatever. So I go, boom, I go put the shoes on, I go put the J's on, with the strapping up. I hit this nigga EJ. I'm like, hey, bro, get up. You know what I'm saying? These niggas just robbed 229 for your phone. Get up, bro. So he get up. He had some high top ones. No, he had some mid top ones. He go to throwing them on. Man, what? Man, what? He acting all tough and all hard. So 229 get up. So one of the GDs that I knew in the dorm, I knew a couple of them, bro. Probably like 12 of them in the dorm. I probably knew about 7 of them folks, bro. I probably knew about 7 of them. Some of them from just being around the compound, some of them being in the dorm with me. So one of them that came to me, they're like, damn, bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, look, your folks just goddamn robbed, bro, for EJ phone, bro. He got to come up off that. He back there in the dorm. I ain't coming up off nothing. If you want a phone, you got to pay $500. I said, bro, you got life fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I told him just like that, bro. I said, you got life fucked up, bro. You know what time it is. I said, bro, I ain't even finna do all this. We finna get that phone back. You know what I'm saying? So one of the GD dudes like, man, look, bro, y'all could just hit. I said, shit, bro, it ain't nothing. We could hit. I said, as a matter of fact, bro, this is what I do for you, bro. I hit with you, bro. If I lose, you could keep the phone. You know what I'm saying? But that's just for you. I said, bro, I'm going to get the phone back regardless of whatever you do. I'm getting it back. You know what I'm saying? So I hit with you. I'll give you a chance now to keep it. So the GD, one of the GD dudes like, man, hell nah. So one of the other GD dudes was like, man, shit, bro. Man called you out for a one, bro. What you gonna do? He said, what you gonna do? So the other little dude who done hit bro, who had done pulled up on bro the tool and took the phone from him, he was standing right there too. So 229 and EJ standing right beside me. I'm like, shit, bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I was like, look, 229, you finna hit with this other little dude. You know what I'm saying? He from your area. He from the 229 area too. I'm like, bro, you finna hit with him. I'm finna hit with this dude. EJ just standing there. He trying to look hard, doing all this, all that. By now, the whole dorm attention. Everybody in the dorm like this. You know what I'm saying? I had to slip back over the bunk. But mind you, this is the only thing I got. I had the toothbrush that bro done whipped up for me. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty solid though. You know what I'm saying? Probably about this long. Had a nice little point on it. But I'm like, damn, bro, I really ain't got no artillery. But then again, I was so hot, bro. And sometimes I tell you, bro, your pride and everything will get in the way. I'm so hot. I'm not thinking about nothing, bro. All I'm thinking about, bro, y'all folks just tried us. Y'all know what it is, bro. Y'all already know what this is, bro. So anyway, they there politicking back and forth. Some of the GDs, they come and talking to me or whatever. Boop, boop, boop. So I'm like, shit, all right, bro, what we gonna do? So the dude that was kind of over the GDs in the dorm, they didn't really have nobody over them, bro, because they all was just renegaded. Even though the camp was structured, bro, they was trying to do their own thing in there. So one of the GD dudes, he came to me like, all right, bro, all right, I'll make sure, bro, give you a one. This is that and the third. I was like, nah, the other dude, he finna fight, him and 229 finna fight. So they're like, all right, bet. Now the only place that they were fighting in this dorm is the mop closet, bro. The mop closet is only so big. It's probably like, let me say like 6x4 or something like that. It's only so big, it had a sink in there or whatever. So they back there by the mop closet. They're like, shit, come on, let's do it. So I go back there. Like I said, I had the J's laced up, tied up already. I got some shorts on, everything, bro. I done tied them up. You know what I'm saying? I tied them up real good. And I didn't take my shirt off because I didn't want to create a scene or no attention in the dorm, because you had an officer that was outside that was walking around in the Salaport area. So anyway, 229 go over there. We all standing right there by the closet. So they're like, shit, 229, you and bro go in there and hit. So anyways, 229 trying to go in there with the little dude, bro, that had the door open. He trying to slide in there. Guess what the dude EA do? Bro, they trying to jump on 229 before he goes in the closet. So 229, he gets scared, bro. He's scared to death. He backed up. He like, nah, bro. I ain't fighting, bro. They just try to jump me. I was like, bro, y'all niggas trying to jump, bro. It's a one. So what they on some shit like they deep. That's what they on. Like they deep. They could do whatever they want to do. So I'm like, all right, bro. I'm like, shit, bro. What's up? What's up with me and you? Cause these niggas ain't trying to fight. I asked EJ. I said, you trying to hit with this nigga? He like, nah. They might try to jump him. I'm like, man, y'all scary ass niggas, man. Ain't no way I got y'all niggas here with me. Anyways, I tell them folks, I'm like, shit, bro. What's up? Let go. So when I'm going in the closet, you know what I'm saying? What I did, I kind of turned my back just like this because I already see what they try to do with 229. They try to jump. So I turned my back like this. The little dude, EA, me and him finna hit. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of tried to lunge at me. I'm like, shit, what's up? I ain't even made it in the closet yet. I'm like, shit, what's up? I'll let you know that we get busy right here, bro. We could get busy right here. We could do it right here. So he already knew. Boom. I backed up in the closet, bro. I backed up in the closet. He came in the closet. And as soon as he came in the closet, I'm like, shit, bro, what's up? Let go. He like, man, as soon as he did it, man, I popped him off, man. I hit him with a jab. Boom, I just hit him up top. When I hit him up top, he looked up like this. As soon as he looked up top, boom, I went straight to right here. Boom, when I hit him, man, that little nigga fold up. I'm like, get up, little nigga. I'm like, get up. He get back right. He squared up again. I'm like, shit, what's up, bro? Let go. I went to hit him. Bam, bam. I hit him with a 1-2. Man, he just went to bobblehead him. Bam, bam. He fell back. I'm like, shit, let's go, bro. Do what you want. I said, you tough, ain't you? I said, bro, you tough, ain't you? So one of the GD dudes, they open the closet because they hear me talking in there, so they know I'm getting busy. You know what I'm saying? They open the closet like, I'm like, bro, it's good. I'm like, bro, close the closet, bro. We ain't finished. Boom. Close the closet. But what actually happened when I hit him with the 1-2, bro, I felt my hand, bro. I damn near sprained right here. So anyways, I'm like, shit, bro, come on. He come back in there. You tell he's scared, bro. I could see it all in his eyes, bro. If I'm fighting you, bro, and I see, I mean, I'm finna take flight on you, bro. You just tried us in the worst way. I'm not finna take it easy on you about nothing. Man, he come back in there, man. I gave him about a 4-piece, bro. Bam, 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 bam. When I hit him like that, bro, I went to goddamn, bah, put the J's dead in his face, bro. Kicked him dead in his face. Boom. You know what I'm saying? When I did that, man, guess what he did? He turned around and reached for the door. He turned around and opened the door. I'm like, what's up, bro? Let go. We ain't finished yet. So one of the other GD dudes like, man, I hit, man. I hit. I'm like, shit, bro. It's whatever, bro. Bro, when I look down on my hand, bro, this shit like fat like this. I don't know if y'all could see right here, bro. But this was exactly where this came from. Just from that fight right there. I had messed my hand up. Fat as hell. So I'm like, shit, bro, what's up? So one of the GD dudes like, God, he seen me looking at my hand. He's like, damn, bro, your hand fucked up. He's like, hell no, hell no. Like I said, all of them didn't agree with this that was going on at this point in time. But some of them agree with it. So boom, I come out, I'm like, shit, bro, what's up with the phone? So the dude that was kind of over the dome, he's like, man, this nigga still ain't trying to come up off the phone. I was like, all right, bro. All right, we ain't finna do all that. Guess what little dude went and did? Look, EA, when I was looking for him. He up there in the bunk, bro. This man jumped up in the bunk, up on his covers. I'm like, man, this man, it's like you acting all this tough shit, talking all this tough stuff in the dorm, and you jumped there up in the bed after I just spanked you? I'm like, man, get off the bed, man. Y'all need to come up off that phone. So I was like, all right. I started to think, bro, because I was goddamn going crazy. I started to think. I look over EJ and this dude, they stay in the middle of the dorm. They just standing up. So I'm like, okay, all right. I got to play it smooth. I see that I'm kind of by myself. Bro, it's really like I said, it was 12 GDs in the dorm, bro, but all of them wasn't with the BS, bro. You probably had like 5 of them that was really with the BS. So anyways, boom, he up there. So I'm like, all right, bro, say no less. When I go to yard car, bro, we finna goddamn, I'm finna get this. You know what I'm saying? So the GD dude was like, all right, bro, you probably just got to wait until then, bro, and work your angle then. I was like, all right, say less. So anyways, boom, I went back to posting up by my bunk. When I went back to posting up by my bunk, Raheem was like, damn, you good, bro? I was like, hell yeah, bro. He's like, damn, bro, I would fuck with you on the tool, bro, because he seen I had a little shit in my hand. He's like, bro, I would fuck with you on the tool, bro, but the brothers in here, they ain't going for it, bro. I guess he was talking to one of his Muslim brothers while all of this was taking place and told them that he wanted to slide me a tool, but they wasn't going for it. He's like, damn, bro, I fuck with you, bro. I already tell you going hard about this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got these scary ass boys in here with you. They ain't even trying to ride with you. I was like, bro, they good. I just don't like the disrespect. So while I'm standing there, I'm talking to him. The little dude, EA, he jump off the bed. He jump off the bed. When he jump off the bed, I see him like he up the tool. He up the tool. He had a piece of screw now that was this long. Boom. He upped it. He walking down the goddamn little the little walkway in the dorm, in the open dorm between the bunks. He walking up. He's like, man, what's up? What's up? What's up, bro? You ain't getting back nothing. What's up? I like, shit, bro. You want to go back in the closet? He like, hell no, I ain't doing no more fighting. I ain't doing no more fighting. So he started to walk down on me. He didn't see that I was clutching. So he walked down close enough. Boom, I'm like, shit, bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? When I squared up, he seen it in my hand. It's like a white toothbrush, bro. He seen it in my hand, so he kind of doubled back. Yeah, bro, it's going to be the same scenario. You know what I'm saying? You can't fight without the tool. No, you can't you can't do nothing with it. You can't do nothing with it if you can't fight without that tool, bro. You got to know what you're doing with that tool. You can't just go around swinging crazy, meeting up with a nigga like me. Boom. So some of the dudes in the dorm like, man, just chill. Man, just chill. He trying to, man, what's up? What's up? Pump faking, doing all that pump faking. I said, bro, why you pump faking? Just run up. Just run up. I see one of the other GD dudes down. I ain't really known him like that. He came around the other side. I was like, God damn, what's up, bro? You trying to goddamn circle me? You know what I'm saying? So I got right. I went to looking all over the place. So he kind of backed up. Guess what he gonna say? Man, shit, bro. You might well go ahead and get on the dough, bro. Get on what dough? I said, bro, get on what dough? I said, bro, I don't do no dough, bro. I said, I don't do dough. So he's like, man, shit, bro. Shit, hey, it's whatever. I'm like, yeah, it's whatever, bro. I don't do no doughs, bro. I'm in there standing. And while I'm looking around, bro, I could tell that you had people that actually wanted to stand up with me, but because of their affiliation and because of what's going on, they like, bro, they don't want no parts in it. But I'm in this mug, bro. I'm in here. These folks, goddamn EJ and 229, they right here looking stupid. So you had a Crip dude in the dorm. I hadn't talked to him because when I actually went to the yard the day before, I had a Jamaican homeboy. He was Crip, you know what I'm saying? He had told bro, like, hey, bro in the dorm with you? So he like, what's up? I had to, you know what I'm saying, smoke with him one time while I was in the dorm. So he pulled up. He was the only Crip in there, bro. So he pulled up on some stuff like, bro, you good? I said, bro, I'm good, bro. I said, I'm straight. He's like, look, bro, I'm saying a word to bro. I said, man, bro, I'm good, bro. I'm just waiting till these folk call chow. Once these folk call chow, bro, and I could go out there and I could get word, like, look, bro, y'all niggas come to the yard. I'm like, shit, bro, it is what it is. I said, bro, I ain't worried about nothing. I told them folks, I said, listen, bro, I bet I get that phone back because I already knew what it was, bro. I already knew what it was. I already knew the dude that was over the compound, the GD that was over the compound, who was pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? I was spending money with bro, so he already know what's up. And plus, these folks are structured. You're not even supposed to be robbing. So once this get out here, bro, hey, it ain't gonna be too pretty for you. So anyways, bro, they in the dorm. He back there. He talking shit or whatever. These folk messed around and called chow. So when they called chow now, this nigga EJ and this nigga 229, they itched up right behind me. They right behind me. I'm going out to chow. So I'm going out to chow now. I go into chow. Boom, we pass the E-building. So I stop at E-building at the door. Mind you, these niggas going to chow too now. I stop at E-building at the door. Boom, I went to beating on the door. I seen the orderly in there. It was a Muslim dude I know. I seen the orderly in there. Boom, 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 boom. I hit on the door. He was in the same dorm with Big Dread. So he came. I was like, yo. And I said, yo, holla at Big Dread for me. He like, man, what's up, Jamaica? I said, bro, holla at Big Dread. Tell him to hit the yard car, bro. We got some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Tell him I need some artillery, bro. So he like, all right, bro. He's like, bro, you good? I was like, hell yeah, I'm good, bro. Just holla at bro for me. So he's like, all right, bet. Boom, we go to chow. I ain't even eat nothing at chow, bro. I'm so mad. Bro, I'm 38 hot. I can't eat nothing. So anyways, boom, we in the chow hall or whatever. These niggas over there, they mugging, doing all this crazy shit. This little young dude, his face all goddamn lumped up. You know what I'm saying? He mugging and all type of crazy shit. So boom, we left chow now. We hit the walk. We coming back down the walk. You know, I'm watching my surroundings everywhere. I ain't walking nowhere close to these niggas or nothing like that. Boom, I go right back to E-building. Boom, boom, boom. I hit the door again. Guess who at the door? Big Dread at the door. He like, yo, where I going? Man, I said, yo, look, dog. My name just boom, rob him for boop. He was like, what? He's like, man, she's like, bro, he telling the officer right there. He said, officer, hey, pop the door right here. You could hear her. She's like, I can't pop the door. H-Billin eating right now. You know you can't go out there. So he like, man, look, man. He said, bro, y'all call? He said, y'all call, I'm out there. He said, bro, you good? I said, I'm good. He said, bro, just hold on. Just hold on till they call y'all. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't pop. Because he know I go crazy. He's like, man, don't do nothing crazy. He's like, bro, I was telling him, like, so he was like, what EJ do? I was like, man, them niggas ain't talking about nothing. So he's like, look, bro, goddamn, you outnumbered in the dorm. He like, just chill, bro. Just try to play it smart. I was like, yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I went back to the dorm. I guess the Crip dude, he had done talked to my homeboy that was from Jamaica too. So when he came back in the dorm, he's like, look, bro told me to goddamn stand up with you, bro. Bro told me to stand up with you. I said, bro, I'm good, bro. I said, I'm good, bro. I'm just standing in the middle of the dorm, sitting at the table. At one point, I went sitting at the table. We're in the middle of the dorm. That way I could see everything that's going on around me, because ain't nobody finna play nothing funny, ain't finna sleep nothing or nothing like that. So anyways, EJ come there talking. I said, look, bro, I ain't trying to say nothing to y'all. He told me some, what Big Dread said. What Big Dread said. Man, listen, man. Mine that said nothing. Man, I said, yo, lift up, though. I'm telling him, man, move. Move from beside me, bro. I don't want none of y'all around me right now. Anyways, bro, these folk messed around and called yard. Boom. When they call yard now, boom, I shot out there to the yard. Boom. I go out there to the yard. Now, what they did was they knew it was a situation. So somebody then went, Big Dread then came out there. Now you have I building now. This is where the soccer field is in front of I building, and you have the track that you can walk around over. You have the bathroom area. You have J building, they got their yard with the basketball courts. H building is hella basketball courts down here. So what they did was they opened all the gates so everybody could move like this. I tell you, Big Dread came out there, bro. In my one more the yard, man. Nigga came out there. He came out there. He like, man, where he at? He said, where he at? He said, yo, where him there? Yo, show that boy there. Where him there? Mind you, bro, this man like 6'5", 6'6", big like this. Big old grizzly bear looking dude, man. He's like, yo, where him there? Where him there? And I said, yo. He pull up ASAP. He like, yo, right phone there. Yo, come up off our phone. So now you had the GD dude that was over the camp. He coming from the other side. Somebody had went and told him. And this is what I'm saying. It's so much politics in prison, bro. The folks, the police, bro, they went and got this man out the dorm and brought him to the yard, bro. You feel me? Because they know it was a situation. Mind you, they might not know exactly what's going on and who was involved, but somebody said something to the dude, or somebody done called the GD dude, and he had done got out there. You know what I'm saying? So he got out there. Big Dread seen him first. Big Dread like, yo, because Big Dread known from another camp. Big Dread like, yo, come here. Yo, what kind of thing that? What kind of thing that your people them ever gone? Rob my people. So I was like, look, bro, he ain't robbed none of us. You know what I'm saying? I was like, his EJ phone, he ain't robbed us. He robbed the dude 229, but he knew that was EJ phone. So bro called the dude over there, the same little dude, bro, EA. He called EA and the other dude. There was another GD dude right there. It's me and it's goddamn Big Dread right there. EJ and them, they on the yard. Mind you, a whole bunch of people done pull up, bro. My little Crip homeboy, Jamaican homeboy, he pulled up. He hot. He's like, yo, what go on? He's screwing. He like, man, what's up, man? He like, man, what's up? I like, bro, just chill. We trying to goddamn politic and sort this out real quick. I seen EJ, he was standing up to the side or whatever. See Bill and them, everybody in them came out there. Bill came out there. Bill like, man, what's up, bro? You good? He like, man, what folk them got going on? I was like, bro, they just on some BS down there. He's like, bro, just holler at the big bro. He gonna sort it out. I already know what's going on. So while me, the GD dude that's over the camp, is me, him, Big Dread, and the two dudes that goddamn robbed 229 for the phone. So we talking. Man, guess what this little dude EA gonna say? He's like, man, I ain't robbed him, man. He said 229 sold me the phone. So I said, what? I said, you ain't robbed him. 229 sold your phone. So I turned around, hey, 229. I was like, hey, bro, come here. Boom. He's like, man, what he talking about? You sold him the phone? He's like, man, I ain't sold that man no phone. He said, bro, both of them niggas up the strap on me, bro. They put the tool on me, and I had to give up the phone, bro, because I didn't want to get wet up. So the GD dude, he looking at dude. He's like, bro, that's what you got going on. He said, bro, you robbing? He said, bro, you know that ain't GD, bro. We on rob, bro. He said, man, I ain't robbing. No. Man, this dude started crying, bro. The man started crying, living eye water, bro. I'm like, look at this little. I said, bro, what me and you got to fight about? I said, what we got to fight about? He said, man, shit, bro, goddamn about the phone, bro. We got to fight about the phone. I said, bro, you was doing all that popping in the dorm. And I started getting hot, bro. With Big Dread was like, look, yush, just chill, y'all, just easy. So I get to relaxing or whatever. I'm like, man, this man here's some straight BS. So the GD dude was like, look, bro, you know, bro, you wrong for that. You can't goddamn be doing no robbing. Mind you now, I know this man, you know what I'm saying? I shop with him. Big Dre was in another camp with him. He already know what's going on, bro. He already know what's going on. If he don't come up off that phone, bro, it's going to be some issue. Mind you, we might have been on the shitty end of the stick because we ain't got numbers, bro. It definitely was going to be some issue about that phone. So he telling GD dude, he like, look, bro, goddamn, you know you in violation, bro. They went over there to their little section. They talking about themselves. Or whatever, bro. And boom, me and Big Dread talking. So he's like, man, where the hell EJ at? Where the hell EJ? I'm looking for EJ. EJ is nowhere to be found, bro. He's nowhere to be found. Then one of my guys pulled up on me, my Muslim homeboy, Rock, man. He was in another dorm. I guess he came to the yard. He seen all the commotion down there, and he heard what's going on. He pulled up. Yo, Yush. Yo, what's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? He from B-More. He like, man, what's up? I'm like, look, bro. You know what I'm saying? He like, what? So he like, bro, you ain't got no hardware? I was like, bro, I had a little toothbrush shit. I said, bro, you know how that go, bro. I might get 2 busts out that before it jam up on me. Yeah, you ain't finna do too much with that. You gonna get about 2 good hits before that shit jam. So he like, bro, say no more, bro. He's like, man, I'm finna get you some hardware, bro. I was like, where it's at? He's like, it's in the dorm. He's like, man, I'm getting back in that dorm. Bro, pull off. Boom, he pull off. So he's like, where EJ at, bro? Listen, bro, while we looking for EJ, bro, I turn around. Guess who I see on the walk? Pushing out a laundry cart with their property, bro. It's EJ and 229. I said, what? I said, bro, ain't no way, bro. I'm out here fighting, going hard about this man's phone, bro. And this man done left me in the dorm, bro. While all this commotion going on out here about his phone, him and 229 want to talk to the lieutenant. Talking about they in fear of their life. You in fear of your life. Why you having a phone in chain gang if you can't protect it? That's the #1 rule, bro. The first phone I bought, bro, dude told me, he said, listen, bro, if you ain't gonna stand up for this, bro, don't buy no phone, bro. That's what he told me. I was like, bro, I already know what it is. Bro, I was so hurt, bro. I'm like, man, this man done left. I'm here fighting about this man phone, bro. On the yard with all these niggas. They done left me, bro. They moved. So Big Dre was like, yo, EJ, how can I fuck with that you have a go on? Kind of fuck, hey, big man, where you ever going? I told Big Dre, I was like, man, just loud, leave that nigga. Leave him. Less people I got to worry about in the dorm, bro. I ain't got to worry about him. You know what I'm saying? He just in the way anyway. I'm like, boom. So Big Dre like, man, what you gonna do? I like, what you mean what I'm gonna do? I'm going back in the dorm. He's like, bro, listen, man, that might not. I said, listen, bro, I'm good. I said, bro, Rock from the goddamn bring me some hardware, bro. I told him bring me 2 of them things. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? My Crip homeboy, he came over there, hollered at me, Jamaica. He's like, man, boop, 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 boop. He's like, man, I told my partner, goddamn, hey, bro, hey, he better stand with you. I'm like, listen, bro, I'm good. So the GDs, when they finished their little meeting, they came back over. And they like, look, bro, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Bro, finna goddamn, he finna go to the hole or whatever. They sent him off the yard. The same little dude, EA, and the other dude, they sent them off the yard. They sent them straight to the dorm to go packing. Yeah, they sent him to the dorm. They finna put him in the hole for 28 days. They finna put this man in the hole for 28 days, bro. So he like, bro, goddamn, when you go back in, bro, you finna get the phone back or whatever. So I'm like, all right, bro, bet. Whatever. He's like, man, look, bro, goddamn, just be easy, bro. Everybody chill, you know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, the guys in the dorm fuck with you. He's like, majority of GDs in there, they fuck with you, bro. They say you be cooling, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, bro, I already know you. I already know you be trying to do your little hustle. You be copping shit from me sometime. He was like, man, Big Dread, my partner. He said, bro, I did years with Big Dread. You feel me? So I'm goddamn trying to handle the situation best at hand. So everybody, see Bill, that then came to me. See Bill was like, bro, you good? I was like, hell yeah. He's like, bro, you finna go back in the dorm? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going back in there, bro. Stupid. I was being real stupid, bro. When I think about this stuff right now, I was like, bro, I was being real bullheaded and real stupid. Anyways, bro, my boy Rockman came back out there. He like, bro, he called me over there to the bathroom area. He pulled out 2 of them things, you know what I'm saying? Like this. Big old screws. Point like this. I'm like, all right, boom. They already tied up. They already had string on them and everything. I ain't even had to tie nothing. I just got that pull on the string, make sure that thing real tight. Because you don't want to be out there in action, bro, and that string come off on you. I done seen it happen plenty of times. But hell yeah. So anyways, bro, boom. Them niggas left. They ended up calling yard call, bro. And I went back in the dorm, bro. I went back in the dorm and hollered at the GD dude. Buddy was just in there packing the rest of his stuff. He ended up putting himself on the door. Him and the other dude, they checked out mandatory. They had to go to the hole. They was in violation because they wasn't supposed to be robbing. Go back in the dorm. Dude gave me the phone or whatever. Boom, I got the phone. But I'm so paranoid, bro. I'm so tripping. I'm in the dorm. I'm like this. I'm sitting on the top bunk. You know what I'm saying? I got my hand on my shirt like this. I got things in my hand. I'm like, man. I said, bro, what kind of situation I done got myself into about another nigga shit? This about another nigga shit now. Boom, something there. This nigga EJ, I heard the phone ringing. Boom, I seen this a number from a Hispanic that was in the dorm with us. Boom, I answered. EJ, man, Jay, man. He said, man, I had to leave, man. I said, bro, I don't want to hear nothing from you, bro. I hung that shit up. hung that motherfucker up on him. Boom. I'm in the dorm, bro, whole night. Mind you, they don't move these 2 dudes out of the dorm, but he was about 2 or 3 more GD dudes in there that had a problem about the whole situation. You could tell because they're looking at me mugging and all that shit. I ain't really bothered by nothing, bro. I got some hardware in here now. I could get busy. I could get real busy in here, bro. I got some real hardware. Bro, this little crip dude, he kept pulling up on me every second. Bro, you good? Bro, you good? I said, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. That first night, bro, I did not sleep, bro. We in an open door. I did not sleep. I did not close my eyes for a second. I was up on alert. Bro, every time them niggas look, like niggas up, get up and they'll look, I'm up. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like this, scanning everything. I ain't trusting nothing to walking, bro. I ain't trusting nothing to walking. Next day come, bro. I go to the yard. Boom. Brought the phone out there. I go out there. Big Dread, he come out there with EJ. He telling EJ, he's like, man, you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He cussing him out, telling him all type of stuff. He was like, man, yo. He said, Yush, really and truly? He's like, man, don't give him the phone back. He's like, man, that's dead, bro. You ain't getting no phone back. I was like, man, I don't want this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's his shit. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I gave him his shit. Gave him his phone. So me and Big Dread, we walking around doing laps and shit, politicking. A couple of the guys pulled up on me. They're like, bro, you good? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm good. They were like, boy, you look like you been up all night. I was like, hell yeah, bro, I've been up all night. So Big Dread was like, look, bro, I'm finna go out there and try to work a move for you, bro. It's Monday morning. He's like, bro, I'm finna go holler at the unit manager, bro. Got there trying to get you moved because I don't want you down there, bro. He's like, bro, I don't want to have to come down that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's like, look, bro, as a matter of fact, they ended up calling the yard. He was like, man, I'm coming in the dorm. He said, this is what he did, bro. We go in the dorm, boom. He come, first of all, he's not even supposed to be in this building. He come in the dorm, come in that motherfucker, come in the and open the door, come in there. Once he come in there, he stood up in the middle of the dorm like this. I guess he was just trying to play some mind game, let them folks know that, hey, you know what I'm saying, bro, got somebody with him. Y'all play if y'all want to. But I wasn't going out crazy, bro. I wasn't going out bad. Like I said, I gave EJ his phone back, and the only reason I gave him his phone back because it was his, bro. I'm not that type of dude, you know what I'm saying? I stand up for this man. They left me in the dorm or whatever. Mind you, you know what's crazy? Remember I was telling y'all how they pull up on me, asking me what size my shoes is? They wanted to rob me, bro. I was the one that they wanted to rob. But God, bro, God told him something different because it would have been ugly, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They wanted to rob me, but it was something made them that they did not want to rob me. I guess because how I answered them when they asked what size shoes it is. I was like, it's your size. I'm letting you know that I'm with the smoke. It's your size. You want to take it? I guess that would turn them away. But when I thought about it, bro, I was like, yeah, I'm the one that they wanted to rob. And when they watched me the whole time until I passed the phone off to 229, and that's when they went and hit him up, bro. They didn't try me, because it definitely would have been ugly. I would have been going for it, bro. They probably would have ended up busting me or something, but I definitely was going to bust him back. I definitely was going to bust him back, bro. It would have been ugly, because sometimes you see some dudes, bro. They ain't really, you know what I'm saying, skinny. They ain't really match up, body weight, all that type of stuff. There was a matching up, bro. But that was crazy, bro. Sometimes you stick your neck out there for some people, bro, and they'll leave you in that hot water, bro. I did that plenty of times. I went through that plenty of times with this dude, EJ, bro. With this dude, EJ. But, yeah, that was crazy, bro. It was crazy. You know what even crazier, bro? I ended up getting transferred to Smith like 2-3 weeks later. Guess who was down there? This same little dude, EA. They transferred him down there. I'm in the dorm with some big GDs. You know what I'm saying? I go in the dorm, them folks messing with me or whatever. So somebody then came to me, another dude that I knew from Monroe. He a pretty big GD too. He came, he's like, bro, goddamn, I heard old boy over there didn't goddamn bust a move on y'all. I was like, hell yeah, bro, but shit got handled or whatever. He's like, man, I'm finna pull up on them. They pull up on them folks we on the small yard, bro. G1 over here, G2 over here. They pull up on that, they call and they were like, hey bro, you was down there with all that robbing and stuff? He's like, man. He's like, bro, what happened? I was like, man, he good. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he good, bro. That shit over with. You feel me? So them folk were like, man, don't come down here with that. Don't come down here with that. Because they had pretty much decent structure down there at Smith at that time. Because even though a lot of them be doing that BS too anyways, bro. But I met back up with this dude right down there a couple weeks later, bro. Just to show you how Chain Gang is, bro. Just to show you how Chain Gang is, though. But I appreciate y'all checking out the channel, man. Enjoying these stories. Running the views up. Running the subs up, man. I'm out.